My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
I'm Jenna. I am a cleric elf, and my name is Lix Balzator.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign.
Dear diary. Our adventures in our last episode. Our adventurers had a very uneventful sleep in the woods. However, they did wake up to a young woman trying to warm up the rest of their fish. Turns out that Ari really recognized her as Electo.
Ah, she was the best.
Yeah, I'm remembering now.
Neith was very confused because Neith had never met her. And Electo couldn't see Neith either. So Electo was pretty confused as well. And poor Electo felt very uneasy around Lux.
Oh, yeah.
But of
You
course,
could wipe her up if you wanted.
No, I just
pretty
want to
much
fist bump and
everybody
always check
feels
in from
uneasy
time
around
to time.
Lux nowadays. Poor Lux.
Uh-huh.
Maybe she'll grow out of it. So Ari and Electo are besties.
Besties.
They
Read
finally finished going down the path and came to a town where, of course, Neith just wandered off by herself.
Classic Neith.
Classic Neith. However, she did find out about some disappearing livestock that's been gone for the past 3 days.
Yeah.
And thus our adventurers went to a northwest cow farm to investigate. Let's see how they do.
Oh, yeah, and I bought some.
Did you? Good job.
Yeah. She did some shopping at Hercules Foodstuffs.
I think I got
No,
mine
Ari
at the
stopped at
Alchemist.
Hercules
Ari
Foodstuffs.
stopped at
I went to
Hercules
see the
Foodstuffs.
old man.
I ate.
I also tried to
As
get
Jelly is wont to do.
electrolysis on my side, but she was terrified the whole time of me. Didn't work. I keep trying.
Electro?
Uh-huh.
Electo.
Electrolysis. Electrode. Sorry. Electrode.
Her
Right.
name is Her name
Is
is
Electo.
Electo. All right, where are we at? Are
You
we
guys
in
were
some
leaving the cow
fields?
farm, and you were walking towards the mountain range that was off of the coast. Good call, because I'm going to need you to make perception rolls.
9.
Did you
Oh,
roll correctly?
Daphne, you're going to get everybody killed tonight. I can't fucking wait.
17.
14.
How do I not remember what my-
19.
Good job.
Nieces. Almost
10.
everything.
Also, Cedric went off to go check out the
Cedric
wine.
scouting. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So those of you that passed your perception check, you can actually see along the coastline
I'll just
body
assume I did.
pieces that are being washed in on the tide of humans and cattle and goat.
Yum.
There is fresh blood that is also washing in on the tide. It looks like there were some very recent fresh kills. The massive paw prints that you saw continue to go up the coast to the mountain range. So congratulations, you are finding fresh kills from this massive beast, whatever it is.
And it's on the
Nice.
beach.
It's on the beast, yeah.
Are we
On the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's like washing up on the beach, like the lion had killed them and drug them through the water to cover its tracks, but because it's so massive and it's killed so much, like parts are coming back in on the tide.
He's trying to cover his tracks.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
He's a big fucking lion.
It's a smart
It's got a
lion.
smorgasbord of, people and animals and goats and cow, and
We're supposed to kill the Nemean lion, right?
you are supposed to
But-
kill
and,
the Nemean lion.
and gather his pelt.
I'm just going to eat it.
Well, that's fine. Save the pelt. You're not going to eat the pelt.
I'll poop it
Not
back
the whole
out.
thing.
No, I'm going to
Put
take
back
my
out.
daggers and do a really nice, fine job, of slicing it off.
All right, well, let's get there first.
Yep. As you continue walking along the coast, you notice there are no seagulls. There are no fish or dolphins in the area. It seems like the lion has made it very abundant to the rest of the wildlife that this is its territory. So everything else is kind of moved out of the area. Other than that, it's a regular sunny day on the beach with, higher than normal winds as you get closer to the mountain range. There's a pretty strong ocean spray as you continue down your jaunt.
Cranberry
And
juice?
do what?
Like cranberry juice?
Yes, exactly like cranberry juice. I presume you guys are just going to keep walking towards this mountainous range,
Head
yeah?
toward the mountain.
I'm going to go for a... No, yeah. we're gonna
Oh,
keep
okay. You
walking.
totally could go for the swim if you wanted.
I'm going to delay that Ari gets killed.
As you guys are walking along the coastline to get to the mountains, there is a very strong sense of unease that washes over you guys. There's like an emotional pressure that you feel that starts to wash over you. Nobody's scared. Nobody's intimidated. It just feels heavy, like there's some very powerful entity in the area. And it feels like, again, you guys are being watched. You don't know where the gaze is coming from, but the sense of the gaze, Gaze, yeah, gaze. You can feel eyes on you. You don't know from where, but you have the feeling that you're being watched.
That turns me on.
Can I try and, because I'm assuming that we're just going to want to go find this lion, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, can I see if I can, since I'm really good at smelling decayed shit now, see if maybe he's got any kind of track of, on the
So
way
you
up
want
the
to see if
mountain,
you can
if I can
sense
smell
other tracks other than the ones that are already presented with the footprints and the blood trails?
Yeah, on the way up the mountain.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what we should have done?
You can make a
What?
We should have brought a cow with us.
survival roll.
We should have brought a cow with us, tied it to a tree, and done the whole
Bait.
bait thing. 'Cause
17.
now we're having to go to it. We could have gotten it to go to us.
Specifically, because of your current condition, you can sense the strong scent of blood all the way up the mountains, even from where you're at on the coastline. Because you can't smell fresh, lively stuff, you don't smell the salt water or the breezes or anything like that. You smell the blood and the death of the animals. Yes.
Can
Candy.
I follow that
Yeah,
trail
you
up the
absolutely
mountain?
can.
Okay.
You can sense or smell that the most direct path to where you presume the lion is, but you get a very strong sense that you get a very rusty copper smell that overwashes not only your
Blood.
sense of smell, but your sense of taste as well.
Hey, Lux,
Gross.
what are you smelling right now?
Hey guys, there's
Hi, Lux.
definitely a sense of decay up this certain way up the mountain, and I think that's the way the lion went.
Hey, Gelsira. So it really seems to me as if, a lot of the live stock is either anything living has either been eaten or run away at this point. So yes, it seems like a lot of these kills are pretty fresh, but if this thing's that big to have killed that much, it needs to eat a lot. Okay. I'm also thinking, do we have anything kind of that we might be able to kind of set a trap for it or a bait for it?
Well, I could wild shape into a prey animal,
Ooh, and then we can kill you.
Oh, No.
but that's something
What
we-
about a wounded one? I'm just kidding.
I could
Sorry.
also conjure an animal too. Maybe a rabbit or it seems
A
like
big
we
thing.
probably need
It
something
seems like a
bigger.
big
So
cow.
maybe like a bison or something.
Do you think it's better? What do all of you think? So we're still walking
In
as
the
we're talking.
mountains, if we're going to go up the mountain and do it, what would be a bear would be in a mountain,
Mountain
Oh, they
lion.
probably wouldn't eat a bear, but it's eating cow.
Do we think that Gelsira should be the bait? And that way, if it tries to go for her, she could start attacking it immediately, or have something else be the bait and we kind of surround it? Where do you think this
Well,
is a good
how
idea at all?
are we gonna trap it when we catch it? What are we gonna do with it?
We're gonna attack it.
Well, then we
attack
might
this
as well
one.
just set the trap as jelly and go nuts.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
then
was
we'll
kind of
kill it.
thinking. And I'm saying all this very quietly, by the way. I'm trying not to disturb
The lion.
things
Behind you.
around or like draw too much attention.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Smart. Well, I mean,
FYI.
the mountain range is still probably, maybe a mile
Okay.
yonder. So you've got plenty of time to plan and strategize.
Oh, like a couple days away.
No, a mile is
Like 20 minutes.
yeah. The average person walks at 3 miles an hour. So
Oh, I mean,
you're
I like-
30 minutes away.
I like
However,
to take 10
we've got
steps
Gil
and then
Siren.
rest.
Yeah. Hey guys, I do have a spell called hallucinatory terrain. So basically, that means that I can make the terrain appear to be something that it's not. So, like, say for the mountains, I can make it appear like it's up, like it's in like a desert
Ooh,
or
hold on. Thought.
okay,
One of my patches turns into a pit.
perfect.
What if we
Lure the fucker and then shoot him.
make you an animal, but put the pit like it's a 10-foot pit that goes into the ground.
Ooh,
So
the
it's
pit in
pretty
front of me,
large.
so he'd have to run through the pit. To get at me.
Yes. Like if we can get it so that this lion will fall into the pit and you can like use your illusionary terrain to like make sure that it can't see or can't detect that this
Ooh.
pit is there. What are all of your thoughts on that? And we're about to be attacked by something.
I can make it.
feel
I can make it look like a swamp. I can make it look like pretty much anything we
Okay.
want.
I look
so.
around. Do I see anything? Is there birds? Anything coming at
No,
us?
again, there is no wildlife along the coast of the
Okay,
beach.
so quit twitching over there.
No, I think this is a terrible idea, but it will be hilarious. So let's do this thing.
Well, why do you think it would be a terrible idea?
Because that lion can jump out of a 10-foot pit.
It
Let's go,
definitely-
champ.
But that's the thing. It's like the pit's really just to slow it down.
Yeah, no, it's going to be
then
great.
Let's put a bunch of arrows sticking out from the bottom of
Oh,
the
like
pit.
a punji pit?
Yeah.
I have poison arrows actually.
I
That's-
think
all right.
Elsira also
Yes.
has
Yep, I
poison
do too.
arrows.
All right,
Okay.
let's make that pit.
Yeah,
and
that
then
might
let's-
work.
I'm
Okay.
gonna jump down in there and stick my poison arrows in
Okay.
there.
Where do we think the best place to do this is at? I don't think we've actually
it
strategized
doesn't
this
look like
much
he's
ever.
getting his food from elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's already been here, so he's probably not going to come back here where there's dead animals. So maybe somewhere.
This is his stash pit.
Hey,
we
wanna-
need to go
we
where
can do it
he
here, and I'll
eats.
just like fly up in the air and yell, "Hey, bitch ass lion, come at!"
We need to go back to the farm.
Well,
And-
I don't want to be
and
bringing the
wait.
line
That's where
closer
he's
to
eating.
people or
Yes.
anything.
Oh no, let's go into the
Wondering,
village.
Like, if there's like a remote area around here that the line hasn't been to yet.
How about on the way to the farm?
Gelsira, is
Oh,
there
I have an idea.
anything? Okay, what?
I was going to say, whatever animal I can turn into, I can make the animal sound really loud to lure the lion to me.
Because I feel like the lion's probably because you said you're still smelling all of the.
Yeah, we could just get
Stuff,
closer to the
right?
lion.
So like, I feel like we should actually go down farther the track toward the mountain.
We're already at the base of the mountain. We're
No,
trying to.
you were 30 minutes away.
Oh, sorry.
A mile away.
I
Yeah,
missed
we're a
that.
mile away. So I feel like we should.
Is this on
get
the lion's
closer.
path to go
Yes.
eat, though?
Okay, yeah, let's.
Yeah, you guys past your perception. You've seen carcasses and human and
Yeah,
animal
Right,
parts.
but that seemed like his drop-off station, right?
No, they're like washing.
They're washing up on the shore. This lion's been killing things for 72 hours. It's been eating a lot.
Yep.
So, I feel like the lion, I don't know. The lion may be watching this. Ari, you have Pass Without Trace, right?
That is the thing I have.
What if we do that so we can make our approach unknown?
As you guys
Oh.
are formulating your plan,
God damn it! See,
you guys are
Pass without trace.
Can
Pass without
see.
trace.
there is a storm brewing
Ooh.
out sea that's coming into land. There are occasional rumbles of thunder and strikes of lightning just out in the ocean, just to make you guys aware of the
can we tell
environmental.
what direction it's moving?
Yeah, it's moving towards you guys in the mountain
Okay.
range.
Ooh, looks like a tsunami.
All right, well, let's get
No,
the
it's
pedal to
definitely
the
not a
metal.
tsunami. It's just
All right.
like a regular storm. Like the waves are starting to get a little bit choppier up on the
Right.
shore. It is starting to drizzle on you guys. You can
Oh,
feel
this DM
drizzle.
actually knows how to handle weather.
and drops of rain.
Guys, it looks like we either need to wait this storm out or act fast.
No, that's just. I was just letting you guys know what was going on in the environment. You're fine.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
it's just little drizzle.
Yeah, it's just a little drizzle right now. I
But
just
which
want to make
means-
you guys aware of
Which
what's
means
happening.
if we actually had something tasty for this thing to eat, it'll literally be the only thing for
Mm.
because everything else will be hiding and
Okay, I like
being
it.
brought
I like this
inside to
plan.
get out of
Yeah.
the weather.
Okay.
Your rogue is
so
pretty damn
where
smart.
do we want to be? Like, we want to be like a half an hour away.
Yeah, let's get closer to the lion. And then we can do the pass without trace thing so that we can stealthily attack the fucking lion, or we can
Yeah.
set
How
up
long
this
does
weird
pass
trap.
without trace last?
Up to an hour.
Up to an hour.
Okay.
And
so
it's
I
30
say
minutes
we
to the mountain.
go. I say we go more like about 20 minutes down this path. So we're still like just about 10 minutes away. So we're not like
Not up on its
up.
ass.
Yeah.
Right.
And set up.
Well, I mean, if we feel a gaze on us right now, so we should probably maybe go ahead and do the pass without trace so we can stealthily sneak up.
Yeah, I
30
say
minutes
sounds
away, and
good.
then-
Let's go.
Because once we attack, we're not going to be
That's fair.
undetected.
Yeah, stuff
right.
won't matter then.
Okay. Sounds good. So can you do that thing you
All
do?
right, I spend 2 key points and cast pass
Cloak the
without
party?
trace.
Thank you.
Cloak the party. So you guys are stealthily going to.
I'm a wizard.
Probably couldn't see me anyway because I have my special cloak on.
All right.
Anyway.
So you're
all
going to walk the 30 minutes up to
We're
the
going
mountain
20.
range?
We're going about
Oh,
20
20
minutes. About
Okay.
3/4
We want
of
a
the way
little
down.
bit off.
All right. As you walk the 20 minutes with your pass without trace, the storm is starting to get closer to the shore. The winds are starting to get a little bit heavier. The rain is also starting to get heavier. You can also feel hail pellets. They're not major. They're not big. They're just little tiny pea-sized hail pellets
Yeah,
as
we're
you get
badass
closer to the mountain
adventurers, so who
base.
gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
You can see the storm clouds wrap around the range of the mountains. So the storm clouds you can see behind the mountains, and they wrap around and come towards the shore. The waves are getting choppier. The wind is getting heavier. The rain is also getting heavier. You successfully walk your 20 minutes of pass without trace because nothing is going to detect you with your stealth. It's too high.
Is it a hurricane?
Nope. It's just a regular coastal storm.
Okay.
Not a tsunami.
Is there a tree line or
Ari's
anything
enjoying it.
Yeah,
around
there
where
is a
we're
tree
at?
line. Okay, so here's the coast. It's going to be on your right hand side.
Mhm.
Tree line is going to be here on your left hand side. There is the dense forest line on your left hand side.
Dense forest line.
Yep, and the
Okay.
dense forest breaks up as it gets closer to the mountain range. There are few trees sparsed as it gets closer to the base of the mountain range. And then over here on your right hand side is the entire coast that also wraps around the mountain range. Like the mountain range juts out, kind of like a peninsula, into the ocean.
Mhm. Okay, cool.
So
All
yes,
right.
there is a tree line.
So
So we have to climb a
I
mountain?
say,
Yeah.
well,
Maybe.
right, maybe we
Let me
might
get
not.
my
We're
grapple and
trying to
hooks
get,
out.
So
Can't
I
you fly?
say,
Yeah.
I was about to say, you don't have to climb shit.
while we're building or while we do all this, like, we need to make the pit, put the poison arrows in the bottom.
Oh, are we
Jelly,
doing that?
Yeah, but the pit, I literally like pull this patch off and
Right.
like,
Bam, there's a pit.
bam, there's a
Yeah,
pit.
right. That's fine, but that's step one. So, but I also think that we need to put it in a place with trees around it because I think that we need to be kind of simmy us, the rest of us, while Jelly is doing whatever the fuck she's doing, like semi hidden, so that we can.
Yeah, no, we have
fucking
pass without
pounce.
trace. So I was thinking we get like
Just
a sneak
attack right there.
Yeah.
Sneak
Okay.
attack.
There
Yeah,
is
and just
You
start
got a couple sneak attacks
javelin and stabbing and
a
jump
strike
on
of
and-
lightning into the mountain range.
Of course there
The
is.
thunder rumbles, and you hear a massive roar of what you assume is the Nemean lion.
Nice.
Neat
Ooh.
jumps.
I assume that's the
She
Nemean
hates
lion.
being in nature.
Delsira, give me a nature roll.
No, my dice are they're getting dark.
15.
You know that the roar actually originated from the top of the mountain. The roar you're hearing is echoing off of the crags and the trees of the mountain range.
Hey guys, that roar is actually coming from the very top of the mountain.
Oh,
Nice. You guys want to get up
jeez.
there?
I don't know. Like
We can sneaky do it. You could get that sneak attack you
how
like
far?
to do.
Like how tall is this mountain?
The mountain range, a couple hundred feet tall.
Yeah, like I don't think that lion's gonna get like come all the way down here.
within
And
the time
maybe
that
we'll
we
have to-
want.
I guess we'll have to meet him
this
halfway.
Yeah, he's
storm.
full currently. The fresh kills everywhere.
So I almost wonder if like we need to like. I
do
mean, I
wanna
know
see
you
him
just use
fall in a
past that
pit.
trace, but
I just want to see him fall in a pit of poison arrows.
I almost feel like we need to hole up and
Yeah, what if we just sleep here for now and wait till he comes to us?
I'll fall asleep.
do we want to set things up so that if
they
he
comes
comes
to
to
us.
us and like still like set up the pit? So even if he like goes around the pit, if we could even like corral him
I am
into
like
it.
going crazy here.
It's a they,
why?
them.
Because I think we just need to do something.
Well, I'm saying like we can set things up, but let's also set it up so that we're not necessarily being like we're waiting to attack, but like kind of holding up and making sure we're sheltered.
Can you use the pit more than once? Is that like,
Nope. Once I use the pit, I use the pit.
Okay.
What
so
time
it's
is
Kind
it?
of there.
Time of day?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
A storm letting up anytime soon?
No, actually, that's a very good question. It's starting to get darker as the storm clouds are starting to move in closer to you guys. The rain is starting to get a little bit heavier, and the wind is starting to get a little bit stronger as well. In fact, I'm going to need deck saves from everybody, please.
I have 1,000 decks.
Do I get like
12.
acrobatics or athletics or anything?
No, it's as a save. It's a deck save. It's your dexterity save.
12.
I can ask.
So
Yeah, you can ask.
what does
Absolutely.
that
It doesn't hurt to
mean?
ask.
13.
Oh,
Nice.
12.
Not nice.
Nice.
I'm a dex-based person.
Yeah, me too.
What'd you get?
Be that
12.
low.
12?
12.
All right. You all fail your deck save as a large gust of wind comes through the forest and blows you guys on your butts. You take no damage, but the gust of the wind that you feel, probably 60, 70 miles per hour, as you guys are all bowled over just off your feet and you fall on your butt in the sand. As the storm starts to move in and get closer, the winds are getting heavier. You guys are beginning to realize just how strong and dangerous the storm could be. It's not even to the coast yet, but the winds that it is producing are strong enough to knock you guys over.
Oh, it's a hurricane.
Guys, I think we should.
No, hurricanes don't. No, it would just be a tropical
Are
storm.
there
Hurricane
any-
winds don't top out at
It's
7.
a tsunami.
So I want to like
Tsunami's
kind
a
of
giant wave, not a storm.
peer,
It's an earthquake.
peer at the mountain range and see if I
how
can
long has it
detect
taken
if
to
there's
get
any.
us to where we have been? Where
20
we are?
minutes. You guys walked 20 minutes with Pass Without
So
Trace.
I want to gaze at the mountain
You
range.
want-
No, I mean like from the farms.
Oh,
Oh, 12 days.
maybe like an hour.
max 12 days.
Okay, we don't have an hour.
You
What
guys
were
have
you-
all the time in the world. There's no rush.
Yeah, what were you saying,
so
Licks?
I
we
want
just
to
got
look.
knocked over by wind.
Yeah, but it didn't take any damage. It
I
was just a
wanna
strong
look-
breeze that knocked you
Yeah,
on
it
your
feels
butt.
great.
You
You
can
guys-
get back up.
I
Guys,
want
Alex has an idea.
Look at the mountain range since we're pretty
You failed your
close
deck
to it.
save, rogue.
Licks
And-
balls.
The DC was 15. None of you could beat a 15.
Licks balls.
No, this is. I am not a naturey person.
All right, Licks, what do you
Go
want to
ahead.
do?
Sorry.
That's okay. I want to see
All right,
if
go
I
look at the
can
mountain.
see any crevices or little cave type things in the side of the mountain.
Absolutely. Roll a perception. No, I'm just kidding. You have eyes. They work. You can see you can see outcroppings all throughout. I mean, there's big giant holes, big giant these mountain ranges look like they've been battered by wind and water. They're sharp, they're craggy. There
So
are
there's
caves in
places
them.
we could
Yeah,
go.
there's places
All right,
you could
guys,
shelter in. Absolutely.
Let's
yeah.
go shelter.
You
for
have the entire
time.
tree line over on your left inside the dense
Mhm.
forest, and then you could go up the mountain range and find shelter in there. Absolutely, yeah. You can see them. You guys
I want to
are like
shelter in a cave.
right there close to the base of the
All
mountain.
right. I
We could always
suggest
set
we
up in
go
the
to a
cave because I have a feeling that mountain.
I fly to a
probably-
cave.
Yeah,
You
and
fly to a
guys,
cave?
I
I
don't.
fly to a
I
cave.
don't
Strength
need
roll,
to
please.
sleep.
You just
so
leave the rest of us.
I'm just gonna.
Are we going to go to the same one Ari is flying to?
Yes.
21.
Okay.
You manage to fly to whatever cave that you see. The winds are a little choppy as you get higher up in the air, but they don't blow you off course out into the water.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
So you're able to fight through the breeze. Yeah, you needed a 15 and you got a 21.
Killed
Well done.
it.
Yeah,
Can we
you killed it.
reach the cave
You
Ari
should
went
ask
to?
Ari for a rope.
Well, that depends. How far did you go up, Ari? How high in a
Not
cave
very
did you go?
high.
Where
I
did
just-
you go?
I just flew over to a cave.
To a cave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna say ground level.
ground level cave.
The coast level.
yeah, I
ground
want to
level?
get into
Yeah,
shelter.
you can see him. It's not entirely
Yeah.
dark. There is thunder that's becoming
I
that's,
swiftly
and lightning,
run
but
that way.
yeah, absolutely. You
that's
guys
what
can
I do.
absolutely see the cave that
Yeah.
Ari flies
Okay.
And Ari throws us a rope.
Catch.
and it hits Neith in the face, and she falls into the water.
And everyone's.
and I'm just
Don't
going,
do that.
Neef, look, let's go to that cave that Ari
I have
flew
already
to.
been there, or
All right.
already started jogging
Yeah,
there.
Lux
Yeah.
already got. Lux left you.
I'm
Lux,
just
I did.
running.
I
Lux, Lux,
grab
Lux, Lux.
your hand. Lux, Lakes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Lux,
Stop
Lakes,
doing it.
Lux, Lakes. Lux licks whose lakes?
Doesn't matter.
I'm running.
Licks, licks.
Do I make it to the cave?
I grab
Yeah.
Gelsira's
You make it to
hand
the
Okay.
to help pull her along
Ari
so she
and,
doesn't get blown away by the
Lex
wind.
have made it to
Are
the
you
cave.
listening to me?
Yep, you're grabbing Gelsira's hand because she is tiny.
Hook it up with a white claw?
She is tiny. So then Neith and Gelsira make it to the cave. Congratulations. As you guys make it to the cave, the storm fully rolls in onto the shore. The rain begins to batter down incredibly
Thank
hard
you.
onto the shore and into the tree line. You can see the same pea-sized hail. There are water spouts that you can see out
Pea.
in the ocean. You know those water tornadoes, water spouts? They're out a distance, in the water.
Cool.
There are lightning that's striking on the beach into the trees. The thunder is incredibly loud. It shakes your cave a little bit. But other than that, you guys have successfully navigated and found yourselves way out of the environmental hazard.
Ooh,
Good job, everybody.
I named the cave. This is now Cave Ari.
Because Ari was first there, he gets naming rights.
Nailed it.
How far back
Prima
does the
nocta.
cave go?
That depends. How far back do you want to go? Because it is dark in the cave. There's no natural light source. Can you see in the dark?
No, I'm not
Nope.
discovering.
Oh, you don't have dark vision. That's
We-
unfortunate.
I cast electricity lights.
You don't have electricity lights.
I do, however.
Ari, make an insight roll, please.
I do have a hooded lantern.
Nice.
It's called a clit, Deborah.
Ooh, nat 20.
You remember
Everything.
specifically because of your nat 20, Pan had potions of sight in his pack that you've yet to open
Oh, yeah.
to help the rogue.
Hey, Neith. Pan had some potions of sight in his bag. You want one?
Oh, did he have some left? Because he gave me one before.
Yeah, he's got lots.
Okay, guys. So
Are
I
you going to open the pack, Ari?
Yeah.
All right, this is what you find in it. You find a book in Draconic. You find a ruby encrusted dagger.
Aw.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Pan still had that.
About to read off your entire inventory.
Nope. Just what was left in the pack. You have 5 potions of seeing.
Oh, good.
Did you say you have a? No.
A hooded lantern.
12 ducks a
I can
laying.
produce flame.
16 potions of healing.
8 maids a milking.
Holy shit. How do you end up with 16 potions of healing?
He's
He
a
bought
G.
them
He
and
just
never had
got
to
them
use
every
them.
time.
Yeah, he bought
Yeah.
them and he never used them.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
you
had
always just lay
healing
on
ability. Lay on
hands.
hands, yeah. And 1 potion of mind reading.
Pan's pretty boss.
That's everything that was in his pack.
Okay, so
His gold, however, is not in there because that went with him to found the College of Bahamut.
To die, yeah.
since we don't know how deep this cave is, I think if we're gonna
I
bed
don't know
down,
if the rest of the party that had low light vision wanted to take a look and see. They could see exactly how deep the cave is.
I can't see
okay,
how
I
I
want to
wanna look.
see. Yeah,
Neith, would you like one of these potions of seeing?
yeah. hand
It gives you low light vision, which gives you 60 feet
Yeah.
Here
Of-
you go.
vision in dark.
does the cave end in 60 feet?
You, because of your guys' multiple low light vision, you can see 60 feet into the cave. It is possible it could go deeper than that, but you can only see 60 feet ahead of you.
So I think that, we need to be mindful that there is empty cave behind us.
Do we
yeah,
hear
make a
anything
perception roll,
in the
everybody,
cave?
please. Good
Oh.
job, Neith. Yep. That's exactly where we were getting at.
8.
13.
I should start using my
Eight, eight.
You
3
guys hear
eights.
absolutely nothing.
3
It
eights.
seems just like a long,
Thunder's
deep
too
cave.
loud.
Is
Yep.
there any water in the cave?
Hey, Licks, can
Yes, there is water in the cave. However, there's not a lot of water because it's not high tide; it's low tide.
This is like a little,
So there's just puddles of water.
okay.
You can actually see cave fish. You can see bats with your low light vision if you were to
Gross.
look up. But you can't hear anything or see any further into the cave unless you were to go further into the cave. But as of right now, no, you guys don't hear absolutely anything.
Hey,
What
Licks.
if we put that
Wait, we
pit
got
in the
passed out
front
trace
of the
going on right
cave-
now, right?
Cave.
Hold on, we got passed out
Yeah.
trace
Yeah, we
going on
do.
right now.
We do.
Let's go further
Yeah,
into the
let's
cave
do it.
while
Licks.
things can't
Yep.
detect
Can
us.
you smell anything in here? Like you smelled before?
I'm gonna try and see if I can smell any death.
Sweet. Perception roll, please.
Nat 20.
5.
No, you don't smell
God
anything.
damn it.
For some reason, your undead lich nose doesn't smell shit.
My phylactery
All right.
factory is malfunctioning.
I get my daggers ready
Okay.
and I start walking further into the cave.
I cast produce flame, so I just have a flame ready.
I hope that
Alright,
Nemean
rock on.
lion
Let's-
doesn't pass down the mountain and go back into the
Does
village
pass
while we're
without
fucking
trace
around in
cover
the cave.
things like producing a flame?
Oh, good.
No,
Will you please put out that flame?
it could see her flame.
Okay, thank you.
Good noise effect.
That was a good noise effect, actually.
I'll
Don't do
go
that.
last, I guess, in line. Is it a narrow cave?
No, it's about 20 feet wide,
Okay.
about 10 feet tall.
Then I'm just walking with the party.
Yeah, you guys can absolutely
Okay.
walk through.
I'll say we should at least take advantage of what we've already done.
So you guys walk further into the cave. You find that it goes about 100 feet into the mountain range,
That's a nice cave.
and then it dead ends into just blank wall,
Yeah.
and you see sandstone crystals like you would find in a geode. Just regular sandstone crystals are not of any value. They're just crystals that have formed from the salt in the water and the moisture in the cave. So you see little salt crystals along the back of the wall and up the roof. It's actually pretty nice.
It's pretty, I bet.
Yeah, it is. If there was a light source, they would be sparkling.
Does
It would
anybody
look
have
really
a
nice.
pickaxe?
Do we see any tracks or anything? I mean, we're farther up the cave,
have a
so I'm not quite
base.
sure if water
Yeah,
gets this
good
far up.
question, Neith. You actually see bear tracks in this cave. You
Oh.
haven't seen a bear, but you see bear tracks, about 3 sets of bear tracks. There are 2 large sets and then 1 small set of bear tracks.
Oh, it's a little bear family.
Yeah, but they've probably been killed by the Nemean lion.
Not necessarily.
Killed everything else around here.
That's true.
Nailed it.
Jelsira,
Well-
make an animal handling roll.
Maybe.
She rolled. Sometimes
14.
Every time I look at it, actually,
Do you
like
point
just
out
happen to
the
look,
Do you point out the
it
tracks to
lands
anybody, Neith?
on half.
Or do you keep that to yourself?
Oh wait, I'm proficient in that.
I'm gonna
17.
first kind of see are they just kind of all over?
Yeah, they go all the way around. Like, this looks like it could be a bear den. Like, this is where they come to get away from storms and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Hey, Gelsira, come here.
I rolled a 17.
Perfect. Hold on to that.
Hey.
Hey, Neith, what's up?
I think I'm not very good with naturey things, but I think these might be some animal tracks. Maybe I think bear. I think that's what you've taught me.
Oh, that's definitely a bear track.
It's black bear tracks. You are super familiar with these tracks because not only can you shift into a black bear, but you rolled really well on your animal handling. You know that this is exactly a mama bear, a father bear, and 2 cubs.
This is really sweet.
Father bears don't stick around,
so
right?
these are not just. So these are specifically
What
black
father
bear
does.
tracks.
Helga,
You can
can
tell.
you tell how old these tracks are?
Yeah, they're fresh. These were made today. They were made yesterday. This is a den.
Oh, these are fresh tracks, all right. Probably today, maybe yesterday. So,
These are tracks that weren't washed away in high tide.
Sounds like dinner.
So we're in a bear's den right now.
Baby bear, delicious.
And as you guys are in this cave, you notice there's no wind that blows in here. The water doesn't come all the way 100 feet into it. This is a very dry, very comfortable place inside the mountain.
Are you guys sharing anything with us, or are you just talking amongst
Girl
yourselves?
talk. So what we
Hey,
do.
all right. So Neith and I figured out that these are black bear tracks, and that these are fresh black bear tracks. There's a mother bear, a father bear, and a baby bear cub.
Oh, I go stomp around in the bear tracks.
2.
2 baby bear cubs.
How long are you guys going to hang out in this cave?
The storm passes.
That
yeah.
storm still up?
Yes, the storm is still going on out there.
Hey,
So, like, where are these
Guess
bears
what?
at? Like, are they out in the storm?
Well, so I find it odd that the bears aren't in here. That there is a storm.
Does that make any sense? Right?
It makes me
They're
think.
dead, right?
well,
makes me
I
think
wonder
they're
if that
dead.
storm came up a little quicker than.
No, bears know better. They're
so
dead.
either they're going to be here really quick to get out of the storm, or they're just not coming back because the lion got them.
I think we can fight some bears.
So maybe we should
got
still
one.
set up a trap and either we catch bear or
But
we catch
throw
lion.
the pit in front.
Yeah,
Hey
let's do
guys,
that.
Let's
I have
go
an
to
idea.
bed.
If we do see the bear,
Pit at the front of the
Pit
cave.
at the front of the cave.
Pit at the front
How
of the cave.
wide is the
Oh,
front of
okay,
the
hang on.
cave?
20
20
feet wide.
feet.
It's 20
Okay,
feet
so the
wide.
whole thing is 20
Yeah, the
feet.
whole cave is exactly 20 feet
Okay.
wide, 10 feet tall, all the way through the 100
Okay,
feet
because the
length.
pit is 10. It's 10 feet by
Yeah,
10
right in
feet.
the middle.
So you
Oh,
would
I
put that
see.
right in the middle, yeah.
So yep. Okay, so I throw my pit, I with my cloak and
Sweet.
throw out a pit.
We're at
Right at the mouth.
Front of the dick.
About, I mean, I would say probably what, like 5 feet into the cave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you're going to go back 95 feet and then drop the pit 5 feet from the entrance?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
I
let's
guess
all go
we
up
did
there
not.
with
Remember,
her.
We
you
didn't
guys are
talk about
100
that.
feet
Yeah,
deep
but
in
we
right
go
now.
back
So
up
we go back up.
No,
because we
she's
were
just
checking
gonna
on the
throw
storm.
it 95 feet from here.
Yeah. like a frisbee. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Don't listen to Ari. Yeah, so we go ahead and go back. I go back up
Like
and set up my pit about 5 feet into the cave.
Excellent.
You
All
guys,
But like smack in the middle.
Sure. So it's in the middle, and then there's 5 feet of space on each side with
Yeah.
the pit occupying 10 feet of space in the middle.
Yes.
Perfect.
you guys, really quick, if we do see the black bears come back, don't attack them just yet because I might be able to tame them.
Also,
Okay.
we're
And then
past
maybe-
without trace. We might just be able to walk by them.
Yeah,
Like,
And maybe like I could even recruit the bears to help us.
Yeah,
So
that sounds like a
Oh.
hilarious thing.
that
That
is
definitely can't happen.
Ass.
We've got a plan going on. I definitely think we could at least get this lion
'cause
down
I
into
kind of
this
feel
cave.
like these bears probably don't like this lion.
Cedric
Yeah,
hurriedly
no, no,
and rushedly flies into the
Ooh,
cave.
Cedric.
and
about me, bitch.
he makes it back to your shoulder. He looks and feels very distressed
Oh, hey,
because he was out in that storm and was struggling against the wind.
Is he
Oh,
bloody as
buddy.
fuck?
No,
From
he
the
is-
lion?
he's just ruffled up. His feathers are ruffled. He's unkempt. And Cedric says to you,
I'm gonna feed this motherfucker.
the
to
lion is at the very top of the mountain,
Cedric. Okay.
just
Did you,
laying there.
did you see
Oh.
him?
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I did. In fact, I saw him laying at the very top of the mountain.
Like, but
We're
I
not
mean,
going to the top of the mountain, by the way.
well, what did he look?
We absolutely are. If she shares this information, he's lying there.
Did we can maybe run him
Lion.
down?
We can kill him.
Did he like? Did he look bigger than a normal lion? Like, what did he look like?
Cedric pauses for a moment and he wants to express this the best way that an owl can. He is as long as a tree. He is as tall as a hill. He is colored like the morning sun.
Oh, pretty.
He has fangs bigger than my talons and
Well, I hope so. If
A
it's that
giant
big, the size
mane.
of a tree.
as big as a bush.
I look at Neef.
He's very, very big.
I look at Neef. I'm like, I don't know if your pit's big enough for this lion.
Well, that's a shame. She's already used her pit.
I've
So
already used my
her
pit.
isn't going to be any good for the lion because it
anybody
is
have a
now
shovel?
gone.
But it might be good for those bears.
You don't get that pit back?
No.
No,
hey,
it's one use.
I
Hey,
would have
guys.
kept my mouth shut.
Nope. Fuck that pit.
Wow. Okay.
hey guys.
Plan from the beginning.
So Cedric has some information on this lion.
What's up?
So he's at the very top of the mountain, just laying there, almost like he's waiting for us. And
Is
he's-
it like he's waiting for us or he's taking a nap? Because we could go sneak up and kill him.
Not in the middle of this storm?
Well, why not?
Because it's a big storm.
We're badass adventurers.
Also he's big, like
Yeah.
really big.
So let's get him while he's prone. Taking a post
how big
meal
is
nap.
Neef, how big is his pit?
10 foot by 10 foot.
Does
It's like a 10 by 10 by 10.
anybody have a shovel?
Thanks, Kelsara.
I definitely think we should go up and kill this lion
I'm down. That's what I.
immediately while it's laying down, like Cedric said. This seems important. Are we going to wait till he's up and moving around? Is that the plan?
Is it still storming outside?
It is
Yeah.
still
Hell yeah.
storming
It
outside.
is
I
still
mean-
storming. I don't think we should do anything
storm
until
has-
the storm.
Has held its strength.
At
The
least passes a
lightning
little
is
bit.
still striking at the water and on the coast and at the trees. The thunder is louder as the storm has gotten
I
closer.
am going to just
There
like.
is no more rain. Now there is just hail.
I feel a little. I feel a little like twinge of maybe some old timey feelings, and I'm just like, I pray to Zeus and to Poseidon for guidance on like which should we go or should we stay? Like, see if I get a feeling on it. Probably not.
Make a religion roll, which you should excel at being a cleric.
Not always.
Not today.
5.
You think the road
5?
could pass her deck?
Are
The
you-
number.
5?
Are you
5.
proficient?
You get absolutely nothing.
Yep. Yeah. They've forsaken me.
I start setting up my camp.
Maybe someone else should ask. Someone that is in favor of God should ask the
Yeah.
people that are making the trouble right now.
Not me. I only joined another goddess just because I thought it might be advantageous. For
Ari
me to do
doesn't need
so.
to ask. Ari knows we should definitely go kill that fucking lion now while we got the chance. Y'all are confused.
Well, I mean,
Ari's not.
it is hailing outside.
How are we supposed to see and like actually?
It's lying down. We go kill it.
Yeah, but by the time we get up there, it may not be lying down
Also,
anymore.
come back.
I
It doesn't
bet a
matter. We're
lion
past
isn't
without
that
trace
good
right
in
now.
rain.
We have stealth right now.
I bet he's
For
not
how
great
much
in
longer?
rain.
Like 10 more minutes.
Is that it?
I don't know.
We have
Less
to-
than
we
an
have
hour.
to
So we
literally get
traveled
up a
20
whole
minutes. We
mountain.
did some dumb shit in a cave.
Everybody roll insight for me, please. Oh, Lux, you didn't have to.
Oh, good.
15.
Yeah,
You were already on the right path.
5.
20.
20?
It's not a nat.
Not 20? All right. You guys remember that the gods did say if you needed assistance, it would not be beneath you guys to call out to them to help you. Do you guys remember the gods' realms of influence?
Now, which one of these dummies controls weather?
Hold on.
Well, think about the location where you're at.
We've got Poseidon.
Where you
with
at?
The sea.
Where did the
and
storm come from?
Storm something. Well, I mean, it came from the sea. Hold
Oh,
on.
man.
I'm not in second grade.
I know.
DM.
I was just that this is
Okay.
why you made an insight roll.
Hold on.
See if you could recall this information.
Okay, so we got Poseidon, god of the sea.
Was it Demeter, maybe? Doesn't look like I wrote.
Demeter was agriculture. Artemis of the hunt and wilderness. I mean, it's probably Poseidon because it came from the sea. Hey, Gelsira,
Hey,
you're better at this praying thing than I am.
not really. I'm
Did you
not.
say
I'm not
Demeter
super
was
religious.
agriculture?
Well, I'm like the opposite of religious.
I'm just mildly religious.
I'm not even that.
Okay, so what are you thinking, Eve?
I'm thinking maybe you walk to the front of the cave. And I'm only describing things I've seen other religious people do. So maybe it'll work. Walk to the front of the cave, facing as much as you can towards the sea, and call out to Poseidon.
Oh, well, I'm not so good at this praying thing, but I'll do my best. So.
Popo.
Maybe
Um.
even doing it in like a language of an animal that from the sea.
Oh, yeah, definitely be a
Doesn't he ride a
fish.
horse? Isn't he also the god of horses?
No, be a fish
Yeah.
on dry
How
land
weird is
flopping
that,
around.
right?
Yeah,
You know
so
what?
Incorporate a horse.
Hold on. I have a patch that turns
We
into
just
a
giving
horse.
patches away tonight.
And
Um,
maybe we could sacrifice the horse to see if
There's
Poseidon.
already
I
a
don't know.
ton of animals
Yeah,
dying
I don't
right
know- I
here,
don't know if
dude. You're
Poseidon
getting
needs a
too crazy.
sacrifice.
Just
I
go
don't know.
fucking
Yeah.
pray to Poseidon.
Just
Okay.
saying.
No, I think
I'm
Nika's
just
onto
telling
something. I think
you-
we should find some children to sacrifice
Okay,
to pull this off.
now you got me. I'm down.
okay.
What's that feeling?
is in now that you're talking about sacrificing mortals.
I just run to the front of the cave
Okay.
and I do what.
I need you to make a perception check, please.
20 bears.
Oh my God, why do I roll so bad? 10.
I need you to make a dex save, please.
20 bears.
20 bears.
They climbed right out of that
She
pit.
fell in the pit. She fell in the
15.
pit.
You fall into the pit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Luckily, we did not put down our
So now
arrows.
Josiah is at the bottom of a 10-foot pit.
Just call Poseidon.
10 feet deep, right?
They're gods. A cave
Josiah,
doesn't
you
stop 'em.
take 2 damage from the 10-foot fall,
Oof.
and you are now at the bottom of a pit.
It's okay, Gelsira. I walk over. Oh, I don't know if
All
I
you
wanna
needed to
use
do
it.
was pass
Get your
a perception
pole,
check.
Pass it down. Pull her up.
Does anybody ever?
You got a
Ari, do you have a
9.5
rope?
foot pole.
No, I threw it at Neath.
I do. I stick my pole down into the
The
pit.
9.5-foot pole?
Or how about no? Don't
You
I
also have a
rope?
broom of flying.
I mean, I do have that.
Oh,
You can
just
fly
fly
your
out of
ass
the goddamn pit.
I do that.
Why are you trying to wait on me to save you?
All right, you successfully fly out of the pit.
Okay,
Like we couldn't just call to Poseidon from anywhere.
I run back to
Why
the.
didn't
Gods. They're
Because
gods.
gods like it when you do extra things.
I,
Like
run,
fall in a pit.
I continue
Right,
running.
cleric?
I just.
Mine fucking, I did so much extra for my god and that bitch.
You know, don't they like things like sacrifices and incense? Maybe you should
they
burn
just
something.
like getting their dick sucked a little bit. They don't give a shit about what it is.
Can you roll insight for me, everybody, please?
Hate to break this up, folks.
Nope.
Just
Oh
a big
my
nope.
God. 6.
14.
6.
I roll so bad.
Are you rolling correctly?
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you jerking the dick?
15.
Matthew.
All right, so Ari and Lux, you guys know
To go up the fucking mountain.
that you have already done a major favor for the gods by restoring the 3 relics. They said you could call on them at your leisure They've bestowed upon you gifts and part of their powers. They're not asking for anything else other than you completing these 12 tasks to
Right.
secure your immortality in the place upon Mount Olympus. You
Okay.
know that you can just call out to the gods and they
You
will
could have
answer
just
you.
let her finish going to the front of the cave instead of.
She's already
So-
going to the front of the cave.
Yeah, then just do your thing.
Ari's watching this nonsense
Yeah,
happen.
but these two know that there is no additional things needed, and they can choose to share that with you, or you can keep planning
just
to
running.
sacrifice
I
to
did.
God.
I literally
I'm
Right,
already
just
said
letting her
that.
to
Yeah,
go to
you
They
were
face
on the
the
right
ocean.
path
And then
10
I
minutes
said,
ago
just
when you were
fucking
Yeah.
like, when
pray
you
to
said, I want
Poseidon.
to pray to Poseidon.
yeah, I'm just over
but
here
I
shaking
just
my
told
fucking
them
head.
to do that, and they aren't listening.
That's where
Right.
she's trying to go, but other people keep interrupting.
Hey,
Go,
idiots.
Syra, go pray to Poseidon.
We don't have to do extra nonsense.
Are you sure it's not what I see other people do?
Hey, Poseidon.
Ask the religious people. We are the.
Hey, oh Lord Poseidon.
You guys don't come
So,
off as very religious people to
You
me.
call out to Poseidon, and from one of the shallow pools of water inside the cave, there is a small water vortex, and up pops Poseidon, sitting there with
Hey, buddy.
trident in his hand. He's got a very nice blue robe. His hair looks like ocean spray and foam as it waves through the wind as the wind is blowing in and out of the cave. And he says, Ari, what can I help you with?
Lord Poseidon, you are a sharp-looking dude.
Did you fly out of the pit? Okay.
Yeah, she flew out of the pit.
Just checking.
Do you think you could, like, could you, if you felt, inclined, do something about this weather? Because we're trying to go kill this lion, and, like, this weather's kind of rough. These idiots don't want to go out
What
in
would you
this
like
weather.
me to do with it?
Like, stop this nonsense. It's rough out there.
Just move it
Oh,
along.
so
Just move it along.
He takes his trident and he taps 3 times in the puddle. All of a sudden, the hail and the rain stop. The clouds go back out towards, you see this, the clouds go offshore out back to the ocean. There's no more water vortices out. There's no more water spouts. The rain, hail stop. The winds die down, and it becomes a nice sunny 4:30 in the afternoon day as the weather is automatically calmed.
I yell back, hey guys, the storm's gone.
Yeah. Hey, Poseidon. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks a lot.
It was no trouble.
Did I
No,
see?
I-
All you
Obviously,
had
you're
to do
awesome.
was ask.
I thank
Is there
him.
anything else you need?
Can you make this pit turn back into a patch?
Of land?
Never mind.
Perfect.
Did I see? Since I'm at the front of the cave, do I even see Poseidon back
Yeah,
there?
he's
Oh,
only 60
okay.
feet in.
I was
Yeah, no,
going to
he's
be
the
like
shit.
Poseidon.
Yeah, you can absolutely see him. He glows with a gold radiant glow around him. He lights up the cave,
Okay.
and he's just standing there. The weather dissipates, and he says, if you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask if you're by the sea. This
Cool.
is,
Ahoy.
Cool. Thanks, Poseidon.
yeah.
Thank you.
And then he...
Tell Ares I said hi.
You can tell Ares you
Yeah.
said hi.
Nobody
I'm
wants to
not
talk to
fucking with
Ares.
him. And then there is sea mist that flies into the cave,
Sea
surrounds Poseidon, and a large gust of wind and a wave flow out of the ocean. It passes through you. The wave actually washes over your body. It's cold ocean water. You are now soaking wet,
And you're dead.
but Poseidon leaves and the storm has ceased.
Guys, the storm's gone.
You guys good to go kill this fucking lion now?
We don't know if he's still asleep.
That was
but
actually
okay.
in the notes. You guys just calling out to Poseidon to end the storm.
Yeah.
That was in the notes.
I
Good job.
tried.
You know what else is in the notes? We killed this lion right now. So,
That is a couple pages away. Yeah.
yeah, we're there.
Or
Watch
the-
us skip ahead.
Or the lion kills us.
All right. So can we go up this fucking mountain now, y'all?
Yeah, I fly.
What?
You fly out of the cave.
Yeah, slowly
I
up
asked
the mountain.
I asked Cedric to scout back and make sure the lion's still asleep.
Yeah, no, I'm not going back up there with that lion.
Oh, okay.
No
well,
offense. I'm very sorry, but he can eat me pretty easily.
That's
okay.
the plan.
Well, you're your own owl.
No, he's not.
I mean, don't try and guilt him, Mom. God.
He's
Oh well, you're your own owl.
familiar.
Are there any other
him
signs, like
to your
as we
will.
like exit and like look out of the cave, of like those bears or anything?
You guys are still passed without trace?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys are all exiting the cave?
Yeah, I go along the outside of the wall because I know that fucking pit is there.
Okay, so about 30 feet,
Oh no, I'm flying.
Going back
so I don't
towards
give
the
a
front.
fuck about the pit.
you actually see the bears sleeping in their cave nice and comfortable. They never noticed you because pass without trace.
You know, we're the best.
You don't make any sound when you're passing without trace. You don't leave any prints, so the bears don't smell you. The bears don't even know that you're there. But yes, they were sleeping in their cave to avoid the storm because, like Ari mentioned, they knew it was coming. So they were just getting in the cave to get out of the weather. So yeah, you see a mama bear, a papa bear, and two baby bears all cuddled together.
I
So
blow 'em a
Gelsira
kiss.
didn't notice these bears come in?
No?
Nope.
Too busy falling into bed?
All right, we go up the mountain and kill the lion.
All right. So
Nailed
you
it.
guys are going to start going up the mountain?
Yep.
Excellent.
The blood trail.
Okay. So you start to climb the mountain. There is 200 feet of mountain ahead of you.
Killed it.
How's the incline?
10 rounds. Let's do this.
It's about a 45-degree incline. It's steep, but not impassable. Yeah.
So like terrain's not awful. Well, I imagine
actually,
rocky
that's
terrain.
a very good. Yes, it is
Yeah.
a very craggy, very rocky, loose terrain because there is, loose soil, loose rocks that have just been battered over the years
coastal.
from these
Are
storms
they-
and the wind.
Are these idiots slowed down to about 20?
The winds?
No, these idiots.
Oh,
How
Because
fast
it's
are we going?
45.
because of the rough
shitty,
terrain.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are about 20 foot a turn.
Okay, so I'm flying 20 feet.
So you're going to fly 20 feet. All right, piece of cake, easy. So you guys are going to start going up the mountain?
Okay.
Excellent. I need a survival roll from 3 of you that are walking. You are flying, so you
I
don't need to
am.
worry about it.
Killing it. Nat ones
19.
everywhere.
14.
15.
15, 19,
19.
15, 14. So Lux and Neath, you guys do see that there appears to be a worn footpath that may be easier to manage. So you can veer off this 45-degree incline. You can veer to the right, going out out towards the sea. But there is a worn path that you can't take. It is still rocky, it is still gravelly, but it is easier to...
I definitely want to go that route.
Yeah, it's easier to travail than if you were to climb up this 45-degree
Lux, do you see
angle
this
with
trail
more
over
rocks.
here?
Yeah, it looks good to me.
All right, Gelsira, follow us
Are there
Or
weird...
how about you fly up with Ari?
on your broom.
Okay, I do that.
I stay within 30 feet of these fools.
Thank you.
All
How
right.
long can you fly on your broom? There's not is there like a time limit or anything on
No,
it?
she's Harry Potter.
Why do you narc us out?
No,
all the
I just
time?
don't want to like get surprised by like, and Gelsira falls out of the sky, you know?
To her death.
So you manage the first 20 feet on this worn footpath. You can look to your left. You can look to your right. You can see boulders in precarious positions. You can see loose soil. You can see loose gravel. Looking down at your feet, though this path is worn, you get the sense that one false step and you could tumble back down the mountain and possibly cause a landslide, which would not be good for anybody involved.
I fly over to one of the boulders and like try to carve in something.
Are you
Ari
really?
was here.
So you are
Did you
attempting to
just
carve
not hear what he just
into the
said?
boulder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to need survival rolls from everybody.
God damn it,
I fly over to a boulder.
Yeah, I know, but you are carving in the boulder. I need a
Yeah.
survival roll, please.
Oh,
10.
Well, you're not gonna die. I feel like I flew over to a boulder. You're
You
all
did
like
fly over to a
with
boulder.
me, but then I'm over here now.
Yeah, you did fly over to a
The
boulder,
boulder
and
can't
you
kill
are
you.
carving into the boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
best.
what'd you get? That doesn't look very good. What'd you get?
14.
What'd you get?
10.
Did you make your survival roll?
Oh, I was supposed to?
Yeah. Everybody needed a survival roll.
13.
You guys needed a 15.
Nailed it.
Congratulations. So the boulder shifts.
Okay. Bye-bye. I'm flying.
I'm fine.
Right.
too.
No, it catches your wing.
It doesn't.
It
It's
does.
A boulder.
It does. It catches your wing. As you're carving into the boulder, your wings are flapping. So on a flap, the boulder grabs your wing.
With its hands?
No, it rolls over your wing.
Hmm.
The boulder begins to tumble down the mountain. Because the boulder is now tumbling down the mountain, coming towards you, Neath, and Gelsira.
How far
and-
behind are they?
Well, you guys made it about 40 feet up the mountain.
Yeah.
She's flying.
But where?
With Ari, yeah. But Ari's wing has been caught under this boulder.
Sure.
So she's going to be dragged down with you. Along with the boulder, there is a landslide that follows.
Uh-huh.
There are more rocks. There is
Uh-huh.
gravel. There is mud as the land is displaced.
Uh-huh.
And
Like further up the mountain?
yeah, you've caused a landslide
Awesome.
with this big, huge boulder.
Yeah, I'm the best.
And you guys tumble down
To
40
our
feet
death.
to the mountain and are collapsed in this landslide.
Can you slow fall, Ari?
I mean, I
okay.
can.
It's okay. So
This is,
this is part of the game. It's
definitely
okay.
not happening.
No, this is absolutely happening.
Oh my God.
So you guys are now buried under the boulder and part of the mountain. As it collapses on top of you, everything immediately goes black. There is no air. You cannot breathe. And you guys slowly
I don't
begin
have to breathe.
Oh yeah, neither do you.
I'm the best.
But you slowly begin to suffocate to death as the weight of the mountain is on top of you, and everything goes black for a moment.
That'll do us for Some Would Play Forever.
How much time do we have?
Like 5 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So
Perfect.
you guys slowly begin to asphyxiate,
Yeah, we're dead.
and you feel the spark of life leave your body.
All right, let's all roll new
Because-
characters.
Ari decided he was going to fuck with a boulder placed in a precarious position.
Yeah.
And carve into it for some reason.
Yeah.
And as it goes black and dark, you then all wake up immediately on gray solid ground. It smells oddly of sulfur and brimstone where you're at. Actually, I also need everybody's hit point total. Total hit points, please.
55.
56, but we're dead, so 0. Nailed it.
62.
62 hit points as a rogue.
Yep.
Why are you not the tank?
46.
Neath, 62. Jelly, 50. How much did you say?
46.
46. Lux, 55.
5.
Ari,
37,000.
real life, please.
56.
56. Okay.
Real life.
So you all are welcome to open your eyes. The ground that you feel under you is firm and solid, but you can feel the warmth of the ash under your body and falling on your skin.
I need to know, like, right now if I have my phylactery.
Yeah, you have your phylactery.
Okay.
You guys are all there with all of your possessions.
I'm clutching it.
Fantastic. Good job. You
Guys,
still
I
have
think
your
we're in
phylactery.
hell.
So, yes, you
I
all
know
are
where we
free
are.
to stand up if you would like and take a look around and see what you can see.
I look around to see if it's hell.
I call out Hades.
Oh, you don't have to, because Hades is already there.
What up, Holmes?
You see an elf, the most beautiful elf that you have ever seen,
Weird.
male or female, your
Yeah.
preference. And you see it standing there, cloaked in white silk with blue and red traces of fire wisping off of the cloak, and from its body with blazing red eyes and veins that you can see through its pale white skin, and it looks like it could be lava flowing under the veins. You see
Jelly.
a halfling,
Oh, hi.
same outfit, same color hair, only a halfling. Gorgeous, beautiful halfling, whatever sex you choose that you would be most attracted to.
Non-binary.
Yep, that's fine. Androgynous looking halfling. Ari, you see the most beautiful dragonborn that you have ever laid your eyes on, dressed and garbed the exact same way, same white translucent skin with looks like lava flowing through its veins. And Neath, you see
Pan.
no. Neath is a human, so you see the most gorgeous human that you have ever laid your eyes upon, dressed the same, as I've explained, the white silk with the blue and red wispy fire flowing off of it, with blazing red eyes and white translucent skin. It looks like lava throwing through the veins. And you all, there's one figure standing there, but it looks different to all of you. And it says, "Welcome to hell.
Thank
I
you.
am Hades, your humble host. We have a lot to discuss."
Let's do that thing.
And that'll do us this evening for this episode of Some Would Play. Please listen next week as the party has their first interaction with Hades, god of the underworld.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yay. Bye.
Kill Hades! Take over the underworld! We live here now!
I'm going to suck him.
Will that change
Well-
fast?
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Some Would Play. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Jenna is at Jenna Toll. Daphne is at Dafterthought. And I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.